Excuse me. When did this happen? Uh, hmm. Hmm. Alright. He probably came in here for the free meal being the corpse. That's my best guess. Alright, I guess they're just hanging out. Not a problem in the world. Hey guys, welcome to RimFortress episode 3. We're just gonna work on the base. That's honestly the whole plan. If we get hit by an event, we get hit by an event, but until that happens, we're gonna try to get as much of the base done as we possibly can. We're gonna try to get as much research done as we can, and it's probably gonna be a slow episode. So I might do a lot of big jumps between this episode. We'll see how it plays out. I'm thinking of how I'm going to seal this back up, because I do want to close this again, because I'd like to use the crop fields outside my base. I'd like to do some planting there sooner than later. I mean, we're not starving for food. We have, how much corn? 500 corn, 400 potatoes, so we're fine. These are actually, some of them are pretty close to spoiling. Most of them still have a week on them. Actually, probably should prioritize the potatoes over here. Let's just forbid corn here for now, because I think it's going to go bad first. And we'll just cook the potatoes. We can't do anything with refrigerant yet. We're just not there. We could start making pemmican, which is a real option, which I'll think about. Might end up doing that in the future. So let's give our pickaxe to our best miner, which is going to be Matthew. Matthew's going to be the main miner. Go ahead and give him the pickaxe. I think the pickaxe just increases his mining speed by 5%. Yeah, just 5%. But that's a real 5%, and that's going to make a difference. And he's going to start digging out the rest of these tunnels. And we'll have 2 researchers. Captain Corgi will be one of them, and the other one is going to be Neil, just because he's the only one that can really do it. And Proximal, I guess you'll be the gopher that can't haul. Ugh, that's awkward. Alright, I really want to close this up just so we can get outside and plant another field of potatoes. So I'm going to try to do this with Proximal. I'm not sure it's going to work out. But, see how this goes. Proximal, I want you to... Needs granite blocks. Okay, let's get some granite blocks up here first. Oh, this thing's eating geckos. Poor green geckos. They don't stand a chance against this monster. This thing has killed dragons. Don't even know what it is. I've never played Monster Hunter, so I'm not super familiar with all these monsters. But some of my friends played the game, and it looks like an awesome game. I've just never had time to actually play it. Alright, Proximal, now's your opportunity. I want you to build that wall. I take it back. This is not the opportunity. We will wait for a better time. I just kind of want to watch this guy, make sure he moves away. If he moves away, we'll make an attempt. And that's not the worst spot. Okay, I don't like it anymore, Proximal. Change of plan. Just wait there. Just wait. Just wait for it to go away. Okay, it's pretty far away now. Let's try building again. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Alright, build that wall. Build it quickly. And good. Alright, cool. We're allowed to go outside again. Can you guys plant that field up there and, yeah, fix the walls and stuff? Ugh. Alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this a second time. I have no clue. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh no, you have corn up here, Zoru. Zoru, just have some corn. Don't manhunt Proximal. Look, there's literally corn right there. Go have some corn, man. Don't manhunt Matt either. Yeah, go... No, just go have some corn. Wait, he went down the hole? Oh, no. Uh-oh. I did not know he could go down the hole. Dude, you have corn upstairs. Please don't manhunt. Alright, well, you're just going to have to stand and hold your ground against that bear. Thank goodness you at least have an axe in your hand. So, and he's got armor, so he might be able to put up a bit of a fight for a while against the bear. He's also got 5 in melee. Let's rush down there and give him a hand. How much more we can really say about this matter. Yep, he's in combat. Yeah, just get involved. Alright, he's getting his ass kicked. Is kind of bad. Okay, revenge, which is what we expected. I mean, we are now just openly attacking the bear. Okay, you try to go for a grapple because that stuns hit as well for whatever reason. Everyone still needs the help. Even though Proximal is the best fighter, he still needs a hand. Okay, we got him. We need to deal with medical injuries now, because we don't have any real medicine for these people. So if they get an infection, they're just dead. Just full stop. Probably dead. Medical. You need to rest as well. And Proximal, you're the doctor. Okay, good. Corgi, yeah, clean this place up. And if you can, rescue Zuru. I don't want to lose a Russian bear. That would not be cool. That'd be very sad. Right, tend him. He's mauled. He's not lost anything. And you are still missing an arm and a leg. Right. We have to address that at some point. 9 hours. Okay, this is fine. Not a big deal. Get the last bleeding wound, and you're treating the other guy. Good, good, good. Before you go, Corgi, can you clean their rooms just to make sure they don't have as much chance of infection? And you went into a daze. Intense pain was the last straw. Great, cool. Well, at least he's bandaged up. He has gone and mentally snapped, but he's at least treated. Okay, you still need to be treated. Yeah, treat him all the way. Hopefully he doesn't get any infections. Nope, nope, nope. Lie back down, good sir. We're not done. Proximal, get back down now. Lie back down, good sir. Why? Reversing unknown. No. No, 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 no. No. You're staying here. You need medical attention. Prioritize tending. No. No. There you go. No. Alright, this is how we're going to do it. You're lying down. I'm locking the door. You're stuck in here with me. Is this all about a meal? What is this all about? Are you just hungry? Yeah, sure, just to have lunch. It's fine. Now get back in bed. Okay, tend. Okay, we got it. Alright, you can do whatever you want now. You are supposed to be staying in bed as priority, but what else are your priorities? Your priority to hunt. Okay, you're not hunting. Forget about that. And Zoro's dead, which is a shame, but we prioritize people here over animals. Of course, you get an infection on your right hand. Well, you're losing that hand, dude. The second you come out of the snapping, we're cutting off this hand. Just, that's it. That's all we can do. I'll set the operation as soon as I... Can I not do it without any medicine? Okay, that's fine. I guess everyone hates us. Whatever. Ooh, a seagull. Cool. Kind of looks like a chicken. Hey, can you turn... no, that's pretty seagull-y. Just a big bird. Well, we don't have to store corn up here anymore. That's done. We've treated his infection, but he's still just a goner, flat out. Alright, he's down for the count. We need that medicine from upstairs hauled down here. So, Captain Corgi, you need to wake up, and you need to haul that medicine down here. Otherwise, we might lose someone. Captain Corgi, please go up the ladder. Okay, and then please haul this. Sure, just haul it by the entrance. Okay, now, Captain Corgi, the next step on hauling this is to actually haul this downstairs. So, if I can copy settings, go downstairs, set a zone, somewhere here, base settings, delete this zone. Captain Corgi, could you... Okay, yes, I see. Yeah. Okay, he's taking the medicine downstairs. Great. Good job, Corgi. I'm proud of you. We need to take off this guy's hand. right hand. Proximal, get downstairs. You got to do this. You're the only one that can. It's probably going to help if he... Well, yeah, if he can actually see in the room he's going to be working in. So let's quickly throw down a torch in there. And let's prioritize operation. We were too slow. He's dead. Well. One down. Back down to 3 dwarves. At least all of the main guys are still alive. Oh, this guy's dead. Not Proximal, you need to keep building it. We need that. We got Proximal here building a sarcophagus up on the surface just because the marble was already up here. It's easier, it's faster to do. Corgi, for whatever reason, just feels like moving the corpse around. I'm not exactly sure why, but hopefully once we have a sarcophagus, that problem will be addressed. Proximal needs to finish building it though. Okay, now Matt is deciding to play with the corpse now. Proximal is almost done. Nope, you need to finish this. Okay, now that's done. Now if we can get Corgi upstairs to please prioritize burying. And we have laid our colonists to rest. Does anyone care? No? Alright, okay, cool. I mean, we barely knew that guy. He helped out for a while. We got an empty room now, which we can give off to someone else. Do we have any negative effects? We got observed corpse and columnist dead, which is annoying, so we'll have to just tolerate that for that duration. And let's make this Proximal's bedroom so he doesn't have to be in a barracks. Matt does not have any infections. He is still missing his arm and leg, which we can give him a wooden peg, which we'll probably do. At least give him a wooden peg leg. The problem is we don't have somebody that's good in medical, and there's still a chance for the operation to, you know, catastrophically fail. Not in a way that could kill him, but a way that could give him a bunch of wounds, which would be preferred to be avoided. We're going to use a little bit of steel we have to make a brewing station, and hopefully we find more steel as time passes. I don't know where we're going to get it from, but I hope we find more. And well, let's just throw this down in the hallway, I guess, for now. Yeah, sure, we'll move this later if we need to. And we'll throw the actual barrels of beer in the hallway here as well. It's 10 steel per each. Yeah, I don't know where we're going to get that steel from. We're also going to have to make a place of worship to worship whatever deity we decide to worship with this obelisk. This is from Call of Cthulhu cults, and essentially we get to develop and grow our own cult. We'll have cult meetings. We will pick a deity from Lovecraft, like Cthulhu, for example, to worship, and based off what deity you choose to worship, you will get benefits, and you can make sacrifices to him for either combat-related bonuses or world effects. So like faster crop growth is a good example. That's one of the things one of the deities will give you. I think there's another one that can put everyone on the map except for cult members asleep, which is kind of cool. So if you're in a big raid situation and they're breaking down your front door, you can just cast a world effect. I think it takes a thing to do though, that puts all the raiders to sleep, which is pretty cool. It doesn't really, because once you attack them, they wake up, and then you can wake up a big group of them quite easily, but it kind of puts everything on hold, which is kind of cool. A lot of really cool effects with this particular mod, which I'm excited to get into once we actually have a base running. So the majority of our corn, which is 400 corn, if anyone's curious, is basically all we have left for food, is going to go bad within the next 30 days. So we're probably going to eat all of it within the next 30 days. And we are starting to see our corn produce. We're at 60%, so we should be fine on food in the long term. I think the growth here is going to complete, unless we get some kind of horrible event from Randy Random, for our next corn harvest before we run out. So I think we're okay. Slow and steady progress, little by little. We're starting to get this dug out. No big events so far. Probably been playing for about an hour. Oh, right, we do have the Empire mod in this. So we might try to expand our Dwarven Empire. That's something I can look forward to. Player faction name. The Bastion of Hope. I like the Bastion of Hope. That's a good name. What? Ooh, can we change this? No, we cannot change this button yet. Play a faction name. Dwarves of... Hold on a minute. I'll think of something. Alright, until we can find something better, we are the drunken miners. Even though we don't have any beer yet. We're working on that. Beer is an essential diet to dwarves, and as soon as we get beer, the better. But, you know, it's a work in progress, and whenever we are able to get it is when we can drink. And hopefully that will be sometime soon. We need a little bit more steel before we can actually, well, yeah, do anything, really. Hosting an ally. A new quest has become available. It's called Hosting an Ally. If you don't accept this, it'll expire within 6 days. Request favor. Her friend, blah blah blah, is interested in learning about other cultures and she wants to visit. Will not do any work. Yeah, we need extra labor hands. We don't need to deal with someone and their feelings right now, so I'm gonna say no. But maybe next time. If we had a rec room, and we do have a spare room, but we don't have a rec room, and we need a rec room to really keep them happy. And even the rooms we have are kind of mediocre. They're not really good. Alright, well apparently Matt had some kind of connection with this person, Nessel. I don't even think he talked last episode, so, I mean, whatever Matt was Nessel part of the rescue team? No, he didn't do anything. Alright, I have no idea. This monster's still on the island, just probably living off eating crabs or geckos in this specific situation. What do we even have around on the island? A bunch of monkeys, a bunch of iguanas, a bunch of seagulls, a couple boars, a bunch of monkeys, and some more iguanas. Oh, one less iguana. Oh, poor guy. He just took him out for one swipe and then just ate him up all in one big bite. Morning snack. We need to cut down a few more trees so we can, well, have more wood to build torches. So let's cut down the trees over here. Okay, we have monkeys outside, so we have an alternative food source for the big scary island monster, which is now over here. Okay, cool. The Jagras. And let's unlock our front door. Okay, we got a raid of one goblin. Are you even with no clothes and a pair of boots? And a hammer. Ooh, an aluminum... Okay, that does not seem like a good material to build a hammer out of. Genuinely, aluminum's one of the softer metals. Whatever. Okay, sure. I feel like Proximal can 1v1 this guy pretty easily, honestly. I do know there's currently a... I don't want to call it a bug because they haven't decided what to do about it on the Discord server. Basically, it's only taking... When Discord gives you a raid, aka a raid, it takes your colony's wealth, which you can find in this tab. No. Which you can find if you click the book. There we go. So this is our total colony's wealth. It's this one, the bright yellow. So we can see our total colony wealth is like $71,000. The problem with Z levels is these are two different... I think they are. Are they not? Are these now the same map? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe these are the same map. Who knows? Alright, either way. Let's just keep Proximal up here. We'll keep Corgi up here. These two guys alone should be able to deal with this silly goblin. Wait, is this guy a magic caster? Ooh, no, he's a magic caster. He's a Death Knight. That's insanely good at melee. Okay, I take it back. This guy's scary. Get the Dwarven crossbow. You guys get inside. Let's just get Matt over here first so he can help with the crossbow. Just close the doors. Let's just, we'll just wait for Matt. Yeah, we got all the time in the world. Hey, Matt, you want to grab that crossbow? Thanks. Yay, my cornfield! Not my cornfields, my cotton fields. I need that for blackjack table. Alright. Alright. Alright, hold all doors open. Proximal, you're in first. You're going to try to stun him. Okay, slow. Okay, and we're going to do a grapple. Okay, he's on the wrong side now, but he's stunned. I'd like to, I don't know who to get in melee. Just get out of there, Matt. You already got beat up pretty hard, and you have no shield. At least Proximal has a shield. Okay, so Matt, what's the damage? You got hit a couple times, but you're okay. Good. Proximal, Captain Corgi. Okay, everyone's fine. I'd like to put this out. This has not spiraled out of control yet, but it's got the potential to spiral out of control very, very, very quickly. So if you guys want to do me a favor and start putting these fires out, that would be fantastic. Because this is just fully grown, and I'd rather not have to plant a new field. What's the damage on Goblin Friend? Dies in 4 hours. And he's also got a hate trait? Hold on, what? Huh. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if we're going to try to... I don't know if we can... Can we save him? I don't know. Maybe we'll make an attempt. I mean, he's a Death Knight, so he's really cool right off the bat. Hold on. What's going on? What? What? Did he just explode? What? No pulse? I'm gonna assume that was a Death Knight thing. I don't know what happened there. I'm assuming that's a magic. That just happened. Something related to magic. He's got no pulse, so I don't think he's gonna live. I don't know, we're clinical death. Proximal. The man has no pulse. He's clinically dead, and you're still, like, patching up all the bleeding limbs on him. I don't think you're gonna be able to save this guy. Just, call it a hunch. I mean, I'm gonna let you try, but, I'm not very optimistic. Wow. I don't even know what happened there. Mind-shattering pain. Neither one of these guys have bleeding wounds, so I don't think they can get infections, or at least the infection chance is quite low, so they don't need immediate medical treatment. Although we should tend to them at some point. Okay, he's dead. Alright. Forget everything Proximal. Yeah, just go treat the other guys. And we'll haul this guy off to our corpse stockpile over here for the monkeys to nom on. And the great Jagaras. He just lives here now. He's part of the island. I hope I can tame him one day. I need, 50% chance. So if you fail, basically you roll a dice when you tame him. You need to have a certain taming skill level. And in this case, it's here somewhere in this list of information. But on a failed attempt, there's a 50% chance he'll become hostile and attack the tamer. So pretty high chance that he's just going to eat whoever tries to tame him. We're down to 118 corn. Getting down now, guys. We're starting to run low on food, but we have a field here ready for harvest, and the potatoes are pretty close too. I don't think we're going to be starving anytime soon. Alright, the consensus is Stoneborn is going to be the faction name. We've discussed it on the Discord server, and this sounds a lot less cheesy than the Drunken Miners. So from here on forth, we will be known as the Stoneborn Dwarfs. I mean, I don't know how many other dwarf factions there are on the map. I think there's only like maybe 2 or 3. There's not many dwarves on this planet. Those are Vikings. Those are Royals. Those are... I don't even know what these people are. Maybe elves. Do any of these symbols look dwarven to me? There might be some more dwarves here that I just can't recognize. They're probably here somewhere. Orgy, could you do me a favor and haul that goblin corpse off? We don't want to see that here. And we'll haul that aluminum hammer downstairs, even though it's a piece of junk. Maybe we'll give it to someone else. I mean, it's never a bad idea to stockpile weapons. You want to clean up this mess too? Please? Buzz? Okay, he's doing it in a very inefficient way, but it's still getting done, and that's what matters. Yeah, I gotta close these doors. This friggin' thing is right outside my door and scaring me. If it decides to manhunt one of the dwarves, that dwarf is just dead. Just straight up RIP. You know, just lock the door. We're not going to go out there while this thing's right outside our front door. This thing scares me. It's literally going to eat one of our dwarves one day, and that's just a fact. And there's nothing we can do about it. I don't think this thing's healing. It might be healing really slowly. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to assume it's not healing for the time being. We're going to start smoothing out the walls for our future rec room, and then we'll lay down a floor. I'm thinking of putting down a fancy floor. It's going to take a lot of time to actually work on, but people are going to like it the most. What do you want? A machine persona in an orbiting ship wants to form some planetary experiments. However, if she carries out her experiments, something's description failure. Okay, sure. She is concerned about getting in trouble with ethical review board and seeks asking for your consent. What are you going to do, though? I don't know what she's going to do. You don't really offer anything good aside from the goodwill. I mean, the glitter world medicine's actually pretty real. But I don't know what you're going to do. Forced weather. So I'm assuming this is some kind of weather experiment. I mean, we get some glitter world medicine out of it. That sounds really nice. We could use that. Sure. Okay, forced weather. Machine has begun affecting the weather. Okay. What's it gonna do, though? Is it just gonna make it rain? No, there's nothing around me specifically. Pods arrived. Okay, here's my stuff. Okay, cool. Let's get that glitter world medicine. Okay, yeah, just rain. Just heavy rain, that's fine. So to prevent them from deciding to randomly use the glitter world medicine that we just got, let's force them all to only use herbal medicine. The glitter world medicine should have been brought to storage. I don't see it. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, cool. Oh, it's an aurora in the middle of a thunderstorm. Hey, look! Flamingos! Look at the little legs! Look at the little flamingo legs! Oh my gosh. I love this because there's just so many more animals on this with this new biomes. Animals I've never even considered in RimWorld. Flamingos. Hey guys, you want to tame a pack of battle flamingos? Oh, this one's got a bad back. Aw, poor flamingo. They're probably going to be this guy's lunch tomorrow. Oh man, this guy got in a real fight with a bunch of iguanas at some point. I think we're actually out of food down here. Yeah, we have 3 corn and hops, which we can't eat. Or we can't even make beer out of them yet. But we are 96% grown out of corn. And the potatoes outside are actually ready to be harvested. So, perfect timing. Out of food, ready to harvest. And in saying that, I should probably lay down the next field as well. Maybe another small field, just to make sure we have enough food. I want to start getting a surplus, because I'm thinking... one of these episodes at some point I might do a live stream where we can bring on a few viewers and bring them in as dwarves onto the game. Just so in Dwarf Fortress they have a system where you get like a caravan of migrants. It's like a migrating caravan of dwarves. I'm doing hand gestures in real life and I have no idea why. You get either way, yeah, you get the idea. You know, in Dwarf Fortress you get caravans and migrants that come in like every 6 months. I like to do that, like every 5 episodes or so. We'll do a live stream episode, and I'll take in, 10 or so many dwarves from the live stream chat, and they'll be able to participate for the live stream through a mod called Puppeteer, and we can bolster our ranks of dwarves, specifically dwarves, through that method. I think that's kind of fair. I mean, that's how they do it in Dwarf Fortress. If I can get some feedback on that, do you guys think it's kind of cheating? Do you guys think it'll be fun? I think it'll be fun. I think it's a fun idea. Yeah. Alright, Proximal, I don't want you to cut this down yet, just because we already have quite a bit to haul at the moment. So I'm going to take you off plant cutting duty, and we'll just let the other 2 dwarves haul it downstairs. Proximal, if you're just going to be idling around, why don't you help with the mining? Man, I never noticed this, but Corgi's really passionate about basically everything, except for plants, and talking to people. So hopefully he does a pretty good job building this. He's got 13 in construction, which is pretty respectable, honestly. So hopefully we get a good poker table out of him. That would really help us. So I don't want him to push himself to the point where he starts snapping. Let him go to bed. We'll work on it in the morning. Oh no, the potato haul! It's all... Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. It's in the rainstorm. You can see it's healthier. It's degrading because it's in the rain. There's nothing I can really do. It is what it is. We already have 300 corn here that we still also need to bring in. That's why I don't want to harvest it all at once because of this damn thunderstorm. If I tell you to haul to there, can you just... No, you're not just going to pile it up there. I was kind of hoping you just pile it up there. Prioritize hauling corn. Just keep hauling the corn. Just keep piling up by the entrance, and someone else will haul it down there once they get a little closer. Is any of the potatoes left? Barely any. They're probably all going to be gone by the time you get there. Alright, we're believing in you. Grab the potatoes. I can't order you to do it because Z levels prevents me, but I hope you grab them before they vanish. I don't think you will, but I hope you do. Oh, potatoes. It was nice having you around while you were here. You will be remembered as a pile of potatoes. Come on, somebody grab it. They won't listen to my manual order. They just don't. They just, period, they don't. Oh, nope, no, they vanished. I got hopeful that somebody grabbed them. Alright, what do we need for this rec room? Let's think about this for a little bit. So we're definitely going to need a horseshoe thingamajigger. I'll make it out of marble. Can we fit one at least in the corner? Yes, we totally can. Let's put it there. We're going to have the chess table. We will have the poker table. We want the billboards table, but we don't have enough cloth for that at the moment. I'll put it down and hopefully we remember it later. This is going to be a granite poker table, so let's also make the pool table also granite. And sure, throw it there, I guess. Fine. And we're just going to keep hauling down some corn. Try to get ready for like get another stockpile of corn down here for future use. And cut down the rest of the stuff up here. But in portions, so it doesn't get eroded by the bad weather. So we'll cut down like another 10 bundles, haul it all down, cut down another 10 bundles, haul it all down, repeat the cycle until we get all the corn down there. And we have a fresh field here and a half-grown field here. So we definitely, 75% grown field there as well. So lots of growth, evenly distributed, so we're not going to run out of food. Food is not an issue. Alright, Proximal, you're getting reassigned to growing and plant cutting. Let's see what you can do. No, he's straight to cutting corn. Man, those lightning strikes are close. I wonder when this thing's going to pass. Forced weather. Okay, it doesn't actually tell me. It just tells me it is caused by this, and it's going to go on for however long it wants to go on for. You know what? Nobody needs to firefight just because we're in a rainstorm. Come on. You don't have to do any firefighting. Alright, tomorrow we're just hauling corn down here. That's all we're doing. And Proximal is unable to haul, so we're going to give him another dumb task. I don't know. I'll just probably keep getting him to cut down the corn. Hopefully we're able to haul it all down. Matt still needs another leg and arm. That's why he's kind of a cripple right now. Well, he's literally a cripple right now, to be completely honest. We're going to have to give him that peg leg at some point, and probably going to do it right after this harvest. Oh, did we cut down the banana trees by mistake? I don't want to cut down the banana trees. Don't cut down the banana trees, Proximal. Leave the banana trees up. I like the banana trees. So close to the house. We've got to haul in these bananas now, too. We're making progress. It's happening. Gradual. Yeah, see, now they can just jump up and down off from the top of the ladder and grab corn, jump back down. Okay, this is a bit more efficient. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. What are we looking at? We're at 1,000 corn down here. Alright, we have a stockpile of corn now. And we're not even done. Come on. Just let me harvest my corn. Alright, so that's all the corn except for the couple bundles at the top of the ladder inside the base now. How much corn do we have in the base? We are looking at probably 1,500 corn by the time they're done hauling everything down here. So that is definitely meals for the next couple months. So we're good for food. It's not a concern. And in saying that, let's take them off hauling priority number 1 and let them do their other various jobs. Which includes building out a new rec room. Oh, that's frightening. I guess the lightning must have struck here. Or maybe this is some old battle damage. I don't want this wall to ever come down. Unless there's something else on the other side I want the Reaper to kill. My best doctor is proximal, but that's not very good at a doctor skill of 5. I'd like to find a better doctor before doing any kind of operations on Matt. Even if it's just a peg leg or peg arm. I mean, a better doctor is just... You need a better doctor. You don't want to be using a doctor that has a skill level of significantly familiar. I'm familiar with how to do surgery. I know genuinely what's going on. I don't trust that surgeon. Sorry. We need to find someone a bit better from that. Somebody's requesting our best researcher. Oh, we have no way to get there. So, well, that's not happening. Not even going to think twice about it. Okay, we're taking you off growing just because I don't want you to harvest that corn, because we have enough corn. Just let it be fully grown over there. It's getting... actually, it's not that bad in here. It says 31 Celsius up here, but it's pretty cool in our cave areas. It's 23 at the hottest areas. Above ground, it is 31 Celsius, so it's definitely getting hot outside, but it's still cool underground, thankfully. I think we have passive coolers now, so we can build a passive cooler when we need one. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Now, I know this is going to sound stupid, guys, but look, we can't use these ranged weapons. But we can smelt them down for steel. And I know it sounds dumb, but steel would be nice to make a field stove right about now. So let's see what this auto pistol gives us for steel. It gave us 8 steel. Okay, that's pretty pitiful. But we're going to do that for the rest of the guns just because we don't have any use for them, and I'd rather just have the steel right now to build a field stove and any other steel products that we need to be built. Because the only thing we have right now is iron, and we don't even have much iron. How much was that LMG worth? 19 steel. Okay, not much. And smelt down the M16. And that was worth not much, but he is taking it to build a brewing barrel. Hooray! We get 4. We get 4 brewing barrels out of it. Worth. Totally worth. We smelted down some guns, and now we can make beer. Worth. Alright, that's our next project, making beer. Also, it's 40 Celsius underground here. I'm just noticing that now. Oh, man, when did it get so insanely hot? Is it probably because we were using a blast furnace? I see. I understand. Alright, let's build this cooler before we all die of heat stroke. I don't think we're at a point where they are going to be suffering from heat stroke yet, but we're pretty close to it, sitting at 34 Celsius. Okay, temperature is dropping rapidly. Alright, I like this heat map thing. It's going to help us a lot in these underground caves to just understand where the bad temperatures are, I think, later on. Alright, good. Cooling off. And we get beer under production. Hooray! I think that alone is worth calling episode here. Just getting beer started. And having food for the next season. We've got some rooms laid out. We've started a rec room. We've started a work room. We are going to be wanting to build more rooms for more dwarves in the next episode. So what I'm thinking is just to continue pushing this hallway down and building more 4x4 rooms. We have a mod that basically makes them less picky about their rooms. So in theory, this guy should be, Proximal, for example, should be pretty happy with the size of his room. Like if yeah, go over there, Proximal. Like, do you have any complaints about the size of your room? Spacious? What am I looking for again here? We have a mod somewhere that makes them happier with smaller rooms, essentially, rather than them needing a 6x6 or 7x7 or 5x5 because they're greedy and pricks. They're quite content for 4x4 or a 3x3. I'm having a huge brain fart and I don't remember where to see the stats here, but those here somewhere they tell you like, oh, I'm pretty happy with my room. Blah 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 blah. What about you, Matt? Your friend died. Ah, that's why you were visiting him. You were friends. Ah. Alright, I understand. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, sure. I got a tip one of my last episodes about something I never knew about. So, fun fact, if you have a bill and you go into details, I never knew this. Somebody mentioned it in a comment. It's by default, it's set to take to best stockpile, but you can actually just tell them to drop it on the ground. And it's arguably more efficient. I mean, previously he was carrying the wart back to this stockpile and then picking something else up, and now he's just dropping it on the ground. And whenever somebody comes around and wants to drop it off in the brewing barrels, like if I give him the task right now, he'll move the wart over to the brewing barrels, and that's more efficient, pretty much. That's what it boils down to. You could set a little stockpile here right beside it and have him drop it off there. That's usually what I do, so to do that, I would just go stockpile. Hey, I want you to drop your wart here. It's critical that you drop it here, just to kind of make his rounds a little bit more efficient. So I believe wart is kept under plant matter? No, there's hops. Alright. Manufactured. Drugs. Nope. Oh, look at all the dwarven ale, dwarven beer, dwarven wine. Wow, a lot of stuff. There it is, wart. It's at the very bottom of manufactured. Right down here. So now it's critical, and now you can see he's dropping it off directly beside him, making his route a little bit more efficient. If we wanted to make it even better, we could have a pile of hops directly beside him, and he'd just be at his workstation nonstop working while other people bring him materials. But we don't have enough dwarves for that, so this is the life he lives. And soon it'll be a life with beer in 5 more days. Hey! Hey! Oh no, a blight! Okay, this is why we keep 2 space distancing between our fields. I don't even know if 2 space distancing is enough. I think blight can jump 3 crops. I'm not sure, but we did 2. So maybe that's good enough. Maybe it's not. Either way, we got to get up here and cut it down. Proximal. You've back to plant cutting. Is the cornfield outside okay? Okay, the cornfield outside is all right. Good. That's the big deal. I think I'm going to call episode here. I've been recording for about an hour, and sorry not much happened today in today's episode. Randy Random just kind of gave me a good day, and nothing happened for the 2 hours that I was recording, and I'm pretty thankful for it. We got a lot of stuff done. That one guy died, but whatever, who cares? I guess Matt cares. He was kind of Matt's friend. I shouldn't say that. It's probably pretty insensitive. He'll be over it in 9 hours. It's fine. We'll build out the rec room. We'll consider building more dwarf rooms. And then if I can get some feedback on what you guys think about doing a live stream where we can bring in kind of like another wave of dwarves. Like it's only going to be 5 or 10. It's not going to be many, simply because I don't want to feed too many mouths. I might be able to feed another 3 or 4 dwarves realistically right now. But if we come to a consensus that we do want to do an episode where I can bring on the viewers into the game as dwarves, I will just plant our huge grow field somewhere and really stock up on food for the day when I have like another 6 dwarves all of a sudden. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I hope to see you for the next part. Stay safe out there, and have a good one.